Alright, let's see if I can save this little Scarecrow girl. I know she doesn't look too bad, but I promise she's held together by duct tape and hope right now. So watch me try not to burn my fingers with hot glue as I put her back together. How did this happen? Well, she attacked my dog and the dog won about 4-ish years ago, and duct tape has worked well for the past couple years. But as I was putting her away this year, her foot stomped on mine when it popped off. So, to the operating table it is. Just to be put away for Christmas time. But hey, next year I won't have to worry about her foot trying to kill mine. But back to how this inanimate, that is a weird word, how this inanimate doll attacked my dog. Well, it happened when my dog was a puppy, and just when we were trusting her out of her cage to wander around the house while we were gone. And we had a nanny cam watching her to make sure she wouldn't get into anything, which is something Mom probably wished she had when training our other dog. 11 years ago, he had horrible separation anxiety and the muscle strength to demolish almost any cage you put him in. Oh, the horror stories I could share, even though they are quite few, because he grew out of it. Thank God. Now it's funny to look back at them. Maybe like and subscribe, and I will make a video, or 3, of the fun he had when he broke free and had free range of the house for the few hours that we went to the grocery store or went out to go do something real fast. Oh, and comment down below what breed you think she is, and at the end I'll say what it is and see if you got it right. But back to the story of the one thing my girl dog managed to destroy. So we got this Scarecrow secondhand from a consignment shop, I believe. I don't think we bought her new, and she's always been a little wobbly on her feet, so we had her pushed up against a wall, and she hadn't fell, but we believe the dog brushed up against her walking by investigating while she was home alone, and the Scarecrow fell onto her, and then it was on. It was game over, this is a fight, this thing attacked me, as we're not quite sure how the fight began between the Scarecrow and the puppy, because the Scarecrow was not in line of sight of the nanny cam originally, and she dragged it into view of the camera. Which was so much fun when Mom went to just check on her, only to find her trying to rip the leg off. And then the rush out to check out and get out of the store while checking the camera and telling her to leave it, and her walking away only to circle back to bite the hat and give it a shake one more time, or go back over to pull some more of the straw off of her, or try and steal the pumpkin out of her hand. It was just so much fun on the ride back home with Mom screaming, "No, no! Leave it!" as we tried desperately to get home fast enough so that it would still be in one piece when we got there. And hoping that we didn't run into a spot with no signal to make sure that she was away from the Scarecrow. Which, now it's funny looking back, but in the moment, it was not so much, because this was one of our few fall decorations that we had, and Mom really liked our little Scarecrow girl doll, so she was very upset that the puppy was using her as a chew toy. So Mom had made a valid attempt over the camera to convince the puppy to leave Miss Scarecrow alone, but once we got in, we realized that it was all in vain, because as you can tell in the video, her feet come off, her hat is barely attached, and the same can be said for her head. And she is missing a lot of her cute little hay strands. And it was hard to punish her whenever we got home and she came trotting up all happy with the Scarecrow's foot in her mouth. Like, look it, I protected the house! And in case you stuck around to the end to figure out what breed she is, she's a Rottweiler. So I think the Scarecrow got off real easy.